Hello, it's Mr. Thompson here again, and today I'm going to run you through an example of how to solve equations with unknowns on both sides. Now this is grade D at GCSE or level 6 at Key Stage 3. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Now previously when we've looked at equations we have looked at examples such as 4x plus 7 equals 27. That is a two-step equation. That's a two-step equation, and that there is level 5 or grade E. Okay. What makes these questions more difficult that we'll be looking at today is that you will be given something along the lines of this: 5x minus 9 equals 3x plus 3. Okay, now what this means is that 5 times an unknown number x, take away 9, will give me the same as if I start with the same x, multiply it by 3, and then add 3. So what we want to do is we want to get all of our x's on one side of the equal sign. I'm going to put them on the left. You could put them on the right if you wanted to. And then I'm going to get all of my numbers on the other side of the equal sign. I'm going to put those on the right. It doesn't matter which you start with. I'm going to start with numbers. You could start with sorting out the x's. So I have negative 9 on the left-hand side of the equation over here. I want to get rid of that negative 9. So to do that, I need to do the opposite, which is add 9. The opposite of negative 9 is add 9. Remember, whatever we do to one side of the equation, one side of the equal sign, we also have to do to the other side of the equal sign. So, because I've added 9 to the left-hand side, I'm going to now add 9 to the right-hand side. Let's write out what we've got so far then. Let's start with a 5x, take away 9. That was our original, what we were given at the start. 5x take away 9. And to that, in the blue there, we're going to add 9. Okay. Now we've dealt with the left-hand side for the time being. We'll come back to that in a second. We're going to deal with the right-hand side. So initially on the right-hand side, we had 3x plus 3. So that's what we're going to write. 3x plus 3. And then to that 3x plus 3, I'm going to add 9. Okay, now it's a case of going through and simplifying what we have. So as you can see, the 5x, and we've got minus 9 and add 9. That minus 9 and the add 9 cancel each other out if you like, and we are left with 5x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have our 3x, our original 3x, and to that we are adding 3 and adding 9. So that, when we simplify that, gives us a total of add 12. Okay, so we've got all the numbers, like I said, all of the numbers on the right hand side. We've just got x's left over here. We've also got an 3x left over here which we need to get rid of. So in order to do that, we're going to take away that 3x. Now remember, as always, whatever we do to one side of the equation we also have to do to the other. So we're going to take away 3x from this side as well. Okay, so now we have our original 5x. We are then taking away 3x on the left hand side. And on the right hand side we have 3x plus 12, and from that we are going to take away 3x. So now it's just a case of simplifying again. We've got 5x, take away 3x, gives me 2x. And then on the right hand side we've got 3x plus 12, take away 3x, just leaves me with 12. Okay. So now that we know that 2 times our unknown number, 2x, equals 12. So what we need to do to both sides is we are going to divide both sides by 2. I'm dividing by 2 because that's my coefficient in front of my x here. whatever we do to the left hand side we have to do to the right hand side, so I'm going to divide that side by 2 as well. And then finally I'm going to have to bring this over here, but if you imagine what I'm about to write goes underneath these two blue notes here. So 2x divided by 2 gives me x. 12 divided by 2 gives me 6. Okay, so we have solved that equation, and as always we could always check our answer of x equals 6 by putting it back into this equation at the top here, and if the left hand side were to equal the right hand side, we have got that correct. Okay, I will go through a more advanced example in the next video, but for the time being I really hope that's helped. Until next time, bye bye.